Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is that time once again. It's Thursday night, and it's time for some SEU Fire Esports Rocket League. My name is Finn Barry, and this is Austin Clokas, and we're excited to be here tonight, excited for the game ahead.
Absolutely, Finn. It's going to be a great night. Going to have a lot of fun. I'm just looking forward to the entire show.
Yes, it's going to be great. It is indeed, for sure, Austin.
Of course.
You know, it's just going to be a good time.
Who does SEU play tonight?
SEU plays Stamford.
Stamford. Good show.
Jolly good show it shall be, indeed.
Now, of course, you might suggest that we entertain the elephant in the room.
Yes, indeed. And that elephant is that this is Rocket League.
Absolutely, should be a phenomenal night.
If you didn't get that from the first time we said, you certainly have it now.
Should be.
I think they're now prepared.
Of course.
The Rocket League that is to transpire tonight.
Absolutely. It should be a phenomenal night of computerized gaming, and I'm looking forward to it. We do have our old cast of characters here once again, such as Will Power, as
Jason the Stud Muffin, and of course Big Yon. You know, Big Yon, you know, he got that nickname because of his defensive plays, and the defensive plays I think are going to be extremely important.
Yes, but
in this game tonight.
Absolutely, and the question is, can he repeat that performance? Or will he be left to the fool to his folly?
Left the fool
to his folly.
Oh boy.
I think that's the expression.
Nice
Just a bit of humor for you.
A bit of old country humor.
But it looks like we're about to get oriented, getting ready to play in this match.
Yeah, we're getting ready for some good old
Rocket League.
Football.
Either way.
Some good school Rocket League, which is
it's 2021. We can call it Rocket League now.
We can call it Rocket.
We can entertain the idea of calling it Rocket League.
Just entertain it.
You
know. All right. It looks like Humble Potatoes given the ready sign here, and we're about ready to get rolling with some Rocket League.
Absolutely. Let's get the game started.
No one cares about that.
Or should I say the match?
Match indeed. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, 3, 4, and off we go.
And it looks like Yanni is going to be the first one to touch the ball as it blasts into the right corner of the blue side.
Yes, as it's heading back over towards the launch side of the court.
Genius!
With Will Power, it's actually not going to be Big Yon. He's getting the first save of the game. It's going to be Jason and Will.
And let me
really
tell you,
that
save, absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Brilliant indeed, as the fine things in life is now over in the SEU goal, and Humble Potato is going to be handing it over to Jason. Will Power now sending it down the field, but fine things in life goes for it. He kind of fakes him out here, and Hun is going to be looking for the rebound.
Absolutely.
But Jason is there. And so
and there you go, Will Power going to bring in the first goal on the net for SEU. And
a fantastic first goal.
Maybe Will Power showing blue team what the fine things in life really are.
Oh, that was a good one. That was
being that goal. Thank you.
You know, he's kind of humbling that potato over there.
Oh, I see what you did there as well. Great. Good show.
Anyways, fine things in life is going to be sending the ball over to Big Yon. Yon going to be hitting it over towards the blue goal, but Humble Potato's there and says, "Let me humble you, a spec mate." And now it's going to be Jason the Stud Muffin playing on the defensive here with the Will and Yon on the way back, hitting it up over onto the left side of the court here. It's going to be sent over to the blue. Here we go, Stamford going to be hanging away. Jason actually accidentally sending it back over to their own goal here.
Indeed, Jason a little bit lucky there that the ball did not bounce into his own net. But there's no harm done.
Getting control once again here. Oh, nice little dribble here from Will.
And he was showing me a little bit of that in practice, really trying to play around with the idea of those aerial shots. Says that he doesn't normally go for them, but at this case, he tried it, it didn't work out, and now we are left to reset the ball at the beginning of the court, or the middle of the court, as they would call it.
Back over into Stamford's corner, though.
Will Power.
Will hits it up, but it's just a little bit too high.
A little bit.
And look at that, Big Yon going to be looking for a Humble Potato, comes on in, skip it, Will Power, pick up the ball again, send it over to Yon, who's ready to go, but it's actually going to be sent back over to the Stud Muffin himself.
And let me tell you,
Humble Potato, he's getting it in.
His humility is warranted and is deserving of that goal. But let me tell you this, that shot that we saw earlier by SEU, it definitely wasn't spectacular and it didn't go in. But what it did do is it showed the coordination of this team and the potential they have. For example, when Will Power and who was it? Was it Yanni? I believe?
It was Yanni.
When the two of them got that pass and shot, it showed how they were getting their rotation in. They had the second man back, they had the playmaker, and of course they had the striker. And that's something that you want to see from this team, is that coordination and rotating.
Yeah, and that's a fine pancaking from the fine things in life onto Jason, the sub muffin there. As now the gap from the respawn, but Willpower going to be bringing the ball down the field here. And here we go. This is the offensive plays that SEO is looking to make here. They're really trying to get it offensive. Right? We've talked about before. Offense is the best defense.
Oh, and Yanni going to get the goal in this is Rocket League.
It's a fantastic goal from Yanni.
It's a thing of beauty. It really is. It really is.
Look at that.
What's a shot?
Anyways,
what's a goal?
As we continue on with 2 minutes 37 seconds left on the clock here, we're going to be going over the.
You want to do a little bit of analytics on that shot? Just what really happened there? Let's dissect it for a moment, if you don't mind.
Yeah. So honestly, what happened there is the thing that happens a lot of times with goals is the goal gets left open. It just quite frankly gets left open just like that. But Yanni almost able to save it.
Demonstration of your explanation. The goal just gets open sometimes. Fine things with it. A nice pass. Let me ask you, I wonder if that was the moment where that was intended to just be a pass to find things in order, intended to be a pass by find things in order to get shot on the goal, or maybe if it was just sort of bouncing it out of that corner.
No, I think based on the positioning of everyone from Stamford, that was a coordinated and well thought through.
Absolutely, and if that's the case, what an effort.
Yeah, and you know, Humble Potato is just being the playmaker here tonight, but it looks like, he was going to be giving it over to there.
JT getting a little bit of a nick on fine things in life, but
that is for sure.
As they say, no harm, no folly, and we will continue with the match, but not before Willpower gets in a goal.
Yeah, you know, this seems like it's just a back and forth, right? You've got SU making a goal, and then Stamford
simply spectacular
with a goal, and it is quite Wrigley, spectacular.
Let me tell you, these players look happier than a pig in a mud puddle as they just barrage these goals into the net. And it really is just a back and forth with very little defensive strategy. Although I'm sure this is going to contribute to SU's game plan in the future.
No, I'll definitely agree with your statement there, Austin. And now, as Humble Potato bringing the ball down the court again, he seems to be the one that does this all the time. And
demolition.
The pancaking onto Jason once again.
Yanni, but Willpower is there. Can he chip it in?
Nope, Humble Potato's going to be hitting it up. Fine things.
Cannot chip it in.
He's looking to play back here. And he's waiting. There it is. He's waiting for Jason to hit the ball. Stud Muffin himself hitting it over. But Yanni's right there for the response. He says, you know, you may block my friend, but you're not going to block me. That's just how it goes.
Let me tell you, on the Queen's crown, I never thought I'd see a shot like that. But nevertheless, here we are. In a brilliant one it was. We're sitting at 2-4 now with a minute and 19 to go, and you wonder what's going to happen within the rest of the match.
No, I agree. I think this one, Stamford's still got plenty of time to make up these 2 goals and send it to overtime. They've got more than 60 seconds on the clock. It's just 10 over now, and with that in mind, with 1 minute here approaching, this is the part where Stamford's got to play more aggressive. They've been playing so far back, I feel.
Absolutely.
Except for Potato.
Humble Potato just missing a pass right there. Let me tell you, Humble Potato needs to stop being humble and stop being a playmaker. Because that's going to be the thing that is going to win these games.
Yeah. Looks like Yon gonna be sending it over to the corner here. They're just kind of playing time. It's now 15 after the minute mark. And
nice clear by
Willpower sending it up and over. Fine things in life is going to be finding it, and it's going to be Yanni getting the pancake in here.
Ooh, a little bit of communication.
Humble though,
there.
He sends it over, but the Stud Muffin is there, and now half past the minute
mark.
Oh
my
and it's
goodness!
Scoring another goal for SEU.
And these players, Humble Potato, just left to watch in terror as SEU breaks up that net like gingerbread.
He's like gingerbread. You know, I was going to say they're like a rolling fire. It's just continuing to get bigger.
Of course,
you know?
And that might just be a little bit too aggressive for the blue side.
Just a bit?
Just a spot too aggressive.
A spot too aggressive, so that's fair, mate. But as we're continuing on with 20 seconds left, you know, 40 after the minute mark.
And this might be another one, and it will be for Willpower.
Here, I feel like Stamford's just
given up.
Yeah, they just decided
they've given up.
This first game is a loss. We'll take the next one, and that'll be completely fine.
I mean, by job, I don't know what else can be done about it.
Whose job?
I don't know.
You don't know job.
I didn't write.
Wait, is that the Vulcan? Wait, what car is that? Hold up. Who's running that one?
The Volkswagen?
What is this car? No, this one. Look at this. That's like the bat. That almost looks like the Batmobile.
Ah.
Does it? Don't it?
I'm more of a Superman guy myself.
Really?
You know.
I don't know what was wrong with your.
Willpower going up for one last shot. Can he
He
get it? He can!
It's not
Going to make it
2
to 7. And this is why I get up every morning and brush my teeth to watch games like these.
You brush your teeth?
Good show.
You brush your teeth? What's that?
Let me sit back and let me tell you, if you're watching this game, then you better grab your cup of tea and enjoy it. Because games like these...
Hey, don't forget your biscuits, man.
They don't come... Your biscuits and your tea. Because games like these, they don't come often.
Anything cool.
So let's dissect that match for a second. What did you see there that really impressed you?
I think my game's broken.
Oh.
Hold on. I think it broke.
What an unfortunate time.
Yeah, anyways, no, I think a lot of what we saw there was Stamford was just having to play defensive, and the defense is not that strong.
Spot on.
That's precisely what I was seeing there.
Spot on.
I would love to, like, you know, talk about this as we're getting it, but I can't bloody well ready up for this next game.
Well then, let me tell you what I saw that Stamford, they were playing like they were a bunch of Muppets out there.
Like a bunch of Muppets. The American TV show. This is just what we call the Muppet Show. Yeah.
Just, they need to wake up. They need to find the passion for the game that I once found when I first started here. And that's something that I can't create. You can't create. A coach cannot force the passion inside of you. It must be forced inside by yourself.
You know,
what needs to be done, but either way, these players playing like a bunch of donuts right now, and they need to step it up.
You know, and I gotta say, right, I think Stamford's had some good plays.
Of course.
I see the potential. I'm just not seeing them maximize the potential and actually getting
Yanni,
off
almost
of it.
a beautiful shot there.
Almost getting it in there. But Humble Potato is going to be grabbing control of the ball. And Jason the Stubmuff is going to be hitting it up into the air. Here comes Hunt, though, sending the ball out of the way.
And Willpower probably getting ready to play that third man back, but not.
Wait, here comes, he's going to be rotating.
Oh, never mind, going
to the ball,
assume a playmaker stance, but not going to be able to hit the ball.
No, I think Humble Potato's got to really step up here. You know, he was kind of the playmaker last game. And I think this time he's got to be the one to really step up and actually make these plays happen.
Exactly, and there you go. You had SU step up in their defensive rotations, and JT, he can save it, but that's definitely a close call if you're SEU. You want to avoid situations like that. It's just not going to make for a very healthy competition.
Look at that. It's up in the air, and it's in!
Wow, there were 3 men there. But there was, at the end of the day, 1 goal, and that goal was for SEU.
Yeah, look at that. So watch this here, right? Jason sees Fine coming in, and he just taps it enough to keep it over Fine, because Fine was too low to hit the ball. And that was how they were able to just slide it on through.
And I wonder, if you're Yanni, I wonder why you move in there. Oh, and there you go. They were trying that strategy that we just talked about last week. How you send in the 1 man, and if the 1 man is able to stick the ball in the middle, then the second man can go and hit it. They almost got that done there.
Oh my goodness!
But it won't even matter, as Yanni's gets a score, and there you go. Once again, 2-0. And this is the type of match that I wake up to see.
And watch here, it's going to be, it's Humble hitting it in. He just kind of assisted.
Of course, and it's a brilliant assist. It's brilliant.
A brilliant assist from the enemy team. Yeah,
of course.
For SEU.
At this point, if you are Stamford, what are you doing, Finn, to try to adapt and try to change your gameplay to meet the opponent? Well, I know if I want my biscuits, then I have to get some tea to eat them with, so what do you do if you are
They are rather dry, aren't they?
Of course.
But no, I think what they need to do is they need to just improve the defense, okay? Because what we've been seeing and I've been talking about, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And there
you go, it's just too easy. It's too easy. And is this a best of 5, or should I say just it's a best of 3?
Best of 5.
Best of 5, right.
Yeah, but my goodness, Will just making it look easy.
Now listen, Finn, I never want to say that it's over before it's over, but if you're watching this, then I suggest now's the time to use the water closet, or go get yourself some crumpets, or do whatever you want to do, because this is the time where SU has wrapped up this match.
I want some beans on toast, I'll be honest with you.
But did the caster curse come in effect? No.
No, I don't think so.
Looking for a goal there. But
you know, 3 minutes, 12 seconds on the clock is plenty of time for Stamford to make up some points. What?
Just passed it right to Will.
Potato.
I I think Potato may have forgotten what team he was on, mate.
I don't, he might be colorblind. I don't know.
I want to give him a little nudge on the head. Hey, mate, what you doing?
Yeah, like, mate, you're going that way. You're not going that way.
And
that's where Yanni's taking the ball, and that's where it's going, and that's where they're getting the goal. And
let me tell you, I think this reminds me of a story. Last week, I went to visit my Uncle Mo, and it reminds me a little bit of Uncle Momentum, you know, who comes by.
Oh, yeah, that's right, Uncle Mo.
When Uncle Mo stops by, you know that things are gonna be going bad for the other team. I don't remember the saying.
Is he like Uncle Sam?
Of course.
Like, I want you.
There you go.
Yeah.
Either way, I do wonder if there's been such a momentum shift that Stamford doesn't believe they can come back, and they've somewhat given up. But we remember that first game, there was a drastic back and forth of fighting, like the war against the States, and now we're sitting in a much different scenario where Stamford is just rolling over, much like we did so many years ago.
Oh my goodness. So you don't need to be bringing up wounds that haven't even left a scar, to be honest here. Especially,
is that too soon? Is it too soon, mate?
No, it's not too soon. It's just there's nothing there to actually bring back up, so I don't know why you are. But
lovely.
Anyways, with 2
lovely,
minutes, 5 seconds approaching on the clock here, Stamford, they've got to get things together, and they've got to get them together now, because they're 4 points down, and that's not the spot you want.
And Jason the Stud Muffin going up for a shot, but he will not connect.
No, he's not going to be able to get the connect here, but Hunt is going on the hunt for these goals now, as he sends it back over, but Yanni is going to be there to respond. Hunt, you're going to be missing that, mate. Why are you even missing that? Like, I don't see a reason to fake there, do you?
I'm not quite sure,
I'm not really feeling that, as it were.
I feel like at this point, it just feels like 2 schoolboys out in the yard, tossing the ball around.
Yeah, playing some cricket.
Not really having much of a purpose.
No. He's got something to the right a little bit more, but Hunt is going to be hitting it away here. Here comes Will Power, though. He's hitting it. That's a beautiful shot.
And there you go. That's a free one for Will Power. That is freer than a newspaper on the side of the road.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't know. There's some faces going on over to the left, and I don't know if they're more so us using a proper, dialect, or if they're...
I learned something in my speech class, I reckon a week or so.
Sure.
I learned that people with a British accent are actually some of the most believed people in the world. It doesn't matter your credentials, but if you have an English accent, this was Dr. Stewart, of course. If you have an English accent, you are more likely to be believed than someone with an American accent.
I should tell you a story I actually have relating to that.
Oh.
That happened in my life. I'm not going to tell it right now because we've got a game going on. But here we go. The battle in the corner between Yanni and the rest of Stamford.
JT going to take a shot, and he's going to get it. It's as easy as it was in the Revolutionary War.
Do you remember last semester when Dempsey and the gang scored, what was it, like 20-some goals in 3 games?
Something like that. It was a number beyond our wildest imagining, is what I remember.
Like, this reminds me of that, where the SEU just getting goal after goal after goal. And
just a barrage.
Just not able to do a thing.
It's a shame. It's a darn shame.
It is a right shame, it is. And, I don't... Like Stamford, you're half past.
Look at this. You had all 3 Stamford defenders in the goal. And I'm no Rocket League expert. They just asked me to sit here in the chair and talk about it. and therefore, we come back and we see 6-0 because they're all in the goal, balled up, trying to make a stop. And that's not the way I would play the game if I was playing it myself.
No, I certainly don't.
JT going to take a shot, and Jason the Stud Muffin with a beautiful shot, not going to go in. But once again, we have these defenders overcommitting. All 3 of them there.
Yeah, that's too high.
Once again, where's your positioning? Where is your challenger? Where is your goalkeeper? Where is your next man behind that? I don't know the name for it.
SEU's just gonna be juggling it up as long as they can, and finally. Game 2 comes to a close.
Game 2. And let me tell you, I am very, very surprised by these results. I did not expect this. It's like the Great British Bake Off over here. I'm just like...
The Great British Bake Off.
What's going on?
Isn't it called like the British Baking Show?
It's the Great British Bake Off.
The Great British Baking Show.
And speaking of baking, I mean, SEU is scrambling Stamford like they're eggs.
Alright, anyways. Well, I guess we're addressing the elephant in the room now, unfortunately.
Man,
that's unfortunate. I'm honestly at this point. Oh, they love the accent though.
Thank you, Mama Hama 71.
Thank you. I'm gonna honestly find it hard to fall out.
It's hard now. Now I'm just gonna naturally want to do it.
I know.
So I came up with this idea because, you know, like I said in my speech class, you know, you are just statistically you're more likely to be believed if you have a British accent than if you had an American accent. So I figured, you know, I can make up for our Rocket League knowledge with an accent. Chicken papita? What's a papita? Yeah.
Papadilla.
What is that?
It's from. It's the thing. Do you guys want one? Is that what I'm saying?
I don't know what it is, but
I don't know what it is for sure.
Okay.
Well, let's do it.
Let's do it. We'll try something new.
Yeah, just like the accents.
No, that wasn't new for me. That's been in me since I was a wee little
wee
lad.
Anyways, we missed a goal while we were busy having that conversation with Jason the Stubmuffin, getting a goal off the bat here already 7 seconds into the match, mind you. Like, look at that.
Good.
Yes, Oh my gosh! Stamford! What are you doing?
Let's just look at this.
Look at that. He double tapped
Oh
it
my
there.
gosh.
That was awesome.
This is a bloodbath. I don't know what's going on. Like, I wish I could tell you. Maybe it's Stamford trying to get all these points back at once, trying to get too aggressive, but I mean,
I don't know.
I think that was just a mistake on the initial kickoff. Like, you had Potato was getting into his rotation. So there wasn't necessarily the problem there, I don't think. I think he was moving up to where it was supposed to be, right? Because he was moving up the side.
I think a lot of that was just...
I think that was just a that was just kind of a weird missed handoff, I guess, between up front.
Ooh, good recovery.
We're just kind of tapped back and forth. It was just sloppy. And you can't be sloppy when you're already down 1 point.
No,
and down 2 games in the match.
I definitely agree with that, and you know, it's things like that that even if they don't happen because you made a mistake, maybe it was just it worked out that way, right? That's the kind of thing you can't have happening.
Right.
Especially in Rocket League, a game like this where every single point matters that much more than in a lot of other games. Like in Overwatch, you can lose one member in a team fight first and still come out on top. But, oh, that's close. That's not going in though. But in Rocket League, 1 point is the difference between winning and losing.
Right, and I feel like that was the sort of goal that that was the goal that Stamford kind of needed to break there. That's not going to go in, but Stamford definitely needed a break there, and that earlier open net we just saw a few seconds ago was the kind of break they needed. Oh my goodness, and at this point, SU kind of just having some fun.
Yeah, backing them up over here as we're about to hit that 3-minute mark on the clock.
And maybe Stamford got something cooking here in the kitchen.
They're trying. They have been demoed here, but now SU gaining control of the ball. Once again, here's tapping it up into the air as well. Over to Jan. Jan, he's still looking for it. Jason's hanging back, waiting for his opportunity, and here it comes, ladies and gentlemen. Gonna be hanging it down the field. Humble Potato going to be knocking it away here. Now, as we hit it back, Yanni gonna be sending it up. Here comes Jason.
And as we're halfway through this game, you know, Stamford just making a lot of mistakes, even on just missed shots, wrong positioning. This is I don't know about you, Finn, but I feel like this one is gonna end about as pretty as the last 2 games did.
Yeah, I'm feeling that unfortunate set of circumstances for Stamford as well. You know, SEU, they're not in as crazy of a lead as they were the last couple games, 7 points and 6 points, but still 2 points up, and Stamford just doesn't seem to be able to get any ground.
Right, and this might be a stance where SU is just like, listen, we know this team, we already did 2 games, this is over, let's just pass around the ball, play the clock, but knowing SU, I feel like that's pretty unlikely that they wouldn't just keep their foot on the gas.
No, SU is not the kind of team that I've seen where they're gonna goof off and mess around and be like, we're winning so hard, let's just do this, right? Oh my goodness. No.
And as you said, that's the exact circumstance where you said, you know, just like, let's at least make sure we can secure this win. And with 3 points up in a minute 50, it looks like they've done that, barring a miracle from the side of Stamford, excuse me.
Yeah. But, you know, now 1 minute 50 on the clock, 3 points up. This is a dark and grave situation for Stamford to be in. It's Humble Potato preventing a 4th goal for the moment. But now he's just got to get the ball to the other side of the court and into that net.
And I just feel like Stamford right now, mechanically, they're not in the same place that these SCU players are, and that's not a bad thing right now. That, you know, players can still grow and they can still become more experienced. But I do sense this mechanical difference between the two players. If you can sense that as well.
Uh-oh. Yeah, no, I understand. Like, it feels to me that they might just be having an off day.
That might be it too.
It could just be one of those off days. And we heard they were thinking it was 8 p.m. Central Time. So they were expecting this game an hour later.
Maybe didn't get that warm-up time that they wanted.
Yeah. I'm not sure. It's hard to say. And those are just the kind of errors you can't make when you're preparing for a game
absolutely.
like this, you know?
So sitting at a minute left, this round looks like it might just be ended soon.
Yeah, it's honestly come to the point where it's like, well...
Nice demolition there, by the way, by
Stamford.
Jason to knock that defender out of the way.
Yeah. But as Stamford, with less than a minute now on the clock, you're running out of options, you're running out of time. What do you do here? You have to score goals, and you have to score them now.
Right.
Oh, no.
Oh, there you go. That might be another
no.
one.
Oh, humble.
You know, I think the difference, a difference between a good, let's say it like this, a good Rocket player, knows where the ball is and knows the type of shot to take, but a great Rocket League player knows where the ball is going,
right,
and knows where the players are going too. And I feel like there is a little bit of that gap, but with 15 seconds, this one should be over pretty soon. But not before a fifth goal is taken.
SU is just taking the ball and running with it.
We'll put it like this: the cars are not the only thing being demolished in today's game.
Oh wow, that's a bit harsh. But you know, it's now 14 seconds on the clock. 5 goals down. Stamford. I think they're throwing in the towel here. Like, what can you do?
You like to see a team though fight until the end, you know. Just like if you always have the attitude of it's over, there's nothing we can do, then
you never.
Then you never know. So you miss 100% of shots you don't take. So I like to see a team fight till the end. Hopefully that's what Stamford was trying to do. But either way, SCU going to take the first game of the night.
Yep.
In a very strong performance.
Yeah, SCU going to be taking game number 1 tonight. And we have another game coming up around 9:15, so we're going to get off for a minute. We're going to, get some more of that jazz and things that we do. And so we'll be back around 9:15, 9:18-ish because of stream delay. But we will be back to you shortly. So until then, have some tea and crumpets or whatever you have to snack on, and we'll see you later.